The ugly approach to video marketing that absolutely sells. I'm doing it right now. I'm sitting in front of my laptop computer and creating at home videos just with myself. I'm breaking my own fear of video recording. I'm not exactly like when I first started doing this, doing YouTube videos, I wasn't exactly like excited about it. I don't necessarily do it because I like it or really enjoy it. I mean, the more you do it, the more you start to enjoy it. You start to get into it. It's like, oh, okay, I'm more comfortable now, and I don't really care what I sound like or what I look like. But people are not used to seeing themselves um, from someone else's perspective. People are not used to seeing themselves on a video camera. So when you see yourself and you see the way you look and the way you sound, uh, it kind of sucks at first. You're like, oh, that's what I sound like. That's what I look like. Is that what I sound and look like every day of my life from other people's eyes? Like, it's hard at first. You gotta break out of your comfort zone. You gotta break out of your shell and just do it. Have fun with it. Enjoy the process and watch yourself grow and watch people at some point um, comment on your own videos and actually compliment you and go, "Oh, that's really good." Because you know what? Regardless of what you look like and sound like, the content can still be really, really good. And I know that the content on this website, beastmodemarketers.com, is really, really good. I've educated myself for 2 years in marketing, and that's why I created this because I knew if I could create something of so much value, people will flood in. People just flood in to get this value because that's what the internet is missing oftentimes in the marketing world. It's value. So many people are creating systems and different things to try to sell you on something, but the truth is that now it's just becoming so robotic, and there's so much spam and there's so many scams that it's hard to trust anything. It's hard to see the value in something, and a lot of times the value is not nearly as significant as maybe what the opportunity or the sales pitch is convincing you of. So my goal, my primary goal with Beast Mode Marketers is to create as much value as I possibly can from so many different angles. Have a huge training library, right? Huge training video library, so I can push out a lot of content or pump a ton of content into this website really, really, really quickly without having to do any text at all whatsoever. Just tons of videos. That's what people want anyways. It's quick and you can learn so much very, very quickly. Right? So not only do that, but you know, create a marketing sales funnel on the homepage that everybody can use to convert sales primarily to the Beast Mode marketers through ILN, Internet Lifestyle Network. Isn't that interesting? It doesn't cost any money for the Beast Mode marketers, but I'm really just using this as more of a sales conversion tool and a primary meeting spot for training and all the resources that we offer. It's really interesting. I haven't seen anything like this on the internet. I really have not. You know, most people are trying to create systems. I created a community with resources to help us sell the systems, right? So, where am I going with this? Video marketing, the ugly way that sells. See how I'm just selling myself right now? I didn't do any video editing. I'm just being me. That's what people want. As long as the video quality is fine, you're not using some crappy video camera and shaking it and stuff like that. I mean, as long as it's stationary and you're just using your laptop or even a phone or something, um, that's fine. That's all it needs to be. You don't need to spend all your time doing all of these professional like things. What I'm going to tell you right now that I think is maybe one of the most important tips that you need to take in when it comes to marketing on the internet. Um, and it may be an issue that you struggle with. I think a lot of people do. It's taking it too seriously, right? It's about taking things too seriously, especially with marketing online. You have to get your face in a video. You gotta just let it be messy and just be real, just talk. Um, Honestly, this is probably maybe the best video I feel like I've produced thus far. I think it's like my 11th or 12th video now. I'm working on building this library up into the 20s or 30s before I actually even launched the Beast Mode Marketers. As you're watching this right now, beastmodemarketers.com has not even been launched yet. I've not posted anything on Facebook or anything. Just being real, just being honest and genuine about it, and telling you the process that I've been taking to create this. Assuming that once you're actually watching this, and then I watch this later on, once it's blown up, and be like, whoa, I said all these things, and then it blew up. Something I believe that it blew up, right? I believe that if I just created all these videos and just get myself in front of the camera and give away all of my knowledge about marketing, even though I haven't made any money on the internet, I created something of so much value, and I just did it in a way that is genuine and appealing, and that's just doing it the ugly way. Just me in front of a camera, creating tons of videos, and just pouring my knowledge on this website, everything I know about the internet from every perspective, right? This wouldn't work unless I knew what I was talking about and had plenty of information and knowledge to give. So video marketing the ugly way, it works, and I guarantee you, if you're flooding Facebook, you're flooding the internet with YouTube videos and embedding these things on your blog and doing it the ugly way and doing no video editing, you're going to have tons of success. You're going to build authority quickly. People are going to just like listening to you and watching you and hearing what you have to say and hoping that the next video that they see from you is going to offer as much value as the previous one. Don't do video editing. Don't be too serious about it. Just start talking and just let it rip. Let the knowledge and the information rip. Right? Try to be within the 3 to 5 minute range if you're going to pump out videos publicly. I'm not really focusing on that. More so 5 to 10. I'm not doing that with the Beast Mode Marketers training library, video training library, because I'm really just focusing on pumping as much training as I can. So the length is not that important. I'm trying to get a lot of depth in these trainings, but when I pump out videos to the public, that's when you want to hit the 3 to 5 minute range. You do want to work on the technical aspects a little bit, stuff like that. Have some guidelines. We'll talk more about that later in other videos, but really just be yourself and just focus on speaking the way that you speak. Be the person that you are in front of a video. Don't do video editing. Don't spend all this time preparing for all these videos and prepping and this and that. Just shoot videos. That's what people want. It's all about making sales online. It's all about making money. So it's all about being real, and it's all about being the original you. So don't take it too seriously. Just start pumping out videos. Peace out. Video marketing the ugly way, it truly works, man. It really does. Peace out, Tiger.